So if you go to the bathroom and you say, I'm going to aim into the hole, I'm going to get it in, that's success. And most people, what is success? Success is different to everyone. For me, success is becoming the best 2.0 version of myself. So I'm striving to be the best version of myself every single day because this, just like I said, the 19-year-old version meets the 30-year-old version. I'm going to be, oh my God, like you're so amazing, Michael, right? The 19-year-old version would say that. But what about the 30-year-old version to the 40-year-old version? Just imagine how much greater that motherfucker is going to be. I know that because I'm going to keep working on myself and mastering my craft. My 50-year-old version is going to look at my 30-year-old version and it's going to be two different people. My goal is by the time I die, this is what success is to me. By the time I die, the version that I am, that the day I die, I'm going to go to heaven and God's going to say, look what you could have become and look who you are today. And if they match, that's success. And if they're different, that's fucking hell. Because I literally could have been this guy, but I didn't because I chose to have the wrong mindset. Or I chose to not do this. Or I chose to give in. Or I chose to let drugs, alcohol, bullshit, or nonsense get into my heart. So my goal is to become the best version as I possibly can to make a big impact on the world. And the only way I'm going to do it is if I become the best 2.0 version of me. So every day, it's about what? Mastering that craft. Chiseling off that bullshit. Making mistakes. Being an idiot sometimes, right? Because that's what we are, humans. We make dumb mistakes. But it's okay. Not judging yourself and earning your pillar, earning that trust with yourself to get to that 2.0 version.
Absolutely. So what would you say to everyone that's watching this video, the people, they want it so bad, they want to make it, but they have a fear of missing out. They have a fear of missing out of going on the weekends, drinking with their buddies, getting the girls. What do you have to tell those guys?
You cannot have fear and faith at the same time.
Wow.
You can't. And a lot of times people want certain things, but they have more fear versus faith. See, I have faith, right? But in the beginning, it was a lot of fear. I had to train myself to have faith. And when you have faith, you're at peace because you know what's going to happen. Obviously, because you're doing the work. Right. Like I know, for example, right now, if I want to go to the bathroom, like I said, success, right? If I want to go to the bathroom, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm going to aim, and I'm going to get it in. How do I know that? Because I have faith.
Right.
I have faith that God's going to give me the chance to move my two legs, to get to the bathroom, to do this, to take my da-da-da-da, that's it. But most people are like, oh my God, what if I trip on the way there? What if someone punches me out of the blue? What if this? What if I slip and I fall into the toilet? And that's the bullshit they keep telling themselves. Right. So they have fear versus faith. You cannot have both at the same time.
Yeah.
If you have faith that you're going to be okay with missing those parties and you'll be fine socially, then guess what? You'll miss those parties and not give a shit. But if you have fear like, oh my God, I'm going to lose all my friends and I'm not going to make any more friends because these are the only friends in the world, then that's your problem because you have fear. Your whole life is surrounded by this emotion of fear and scarcity, right? And that's not the way you want to live. You want to be in that higher frequency where there's faith, where there's acceptance, where there's neutrality, where there's a presence of positive energy. And you cannot have that and say, I'm going to go hang out with my friends because I don't want to lose them. Or I'm going to go drink alcohol. Nothing wrong with that. Drink all you want, but don't tell yourself you're going to be successful and you're going to drink Monday through Friday. It's not going to happen because you can't, because you're taking away, you can maybe, but it'll be a very painful process. Very painful. And I want to do things in an easier way than freaking sit there and have a bag of bricks on my back carrying them every single day. Just, what's the point?
Some of the viewers don't understand why you think that would be painful.
I'll give you an example. You want to climb a mountain.
Right.
Okay? Would you carry bricks with you in the bag?
No, absolutely
Hy not? Can you still climb the mountain?
Yeah.
You can, but it's just painful.
Right.
So everyone could become successful drinking alcohol, doing drugs. A lot of successful people doing that.
Right.
But it's more painful for them emotionally and much harder because guess what? They're carrying a bunch of bricks with them to the top of the mountain. Well, I'm just sprinting with no weight. And that's the difference. You can still become successful. Nobody says you can't because there's perfect examples. Someone told me a long time ago, oh, but Snoop Dogg smokes weed. I'm like, okay. But you don't know what's going on in his brain. And you want to compare yourself to Snoop Dogg?
Right.
Listen, he's a successful guy in what he does. But imagine if he didn't smoke weed and fuck up his brain with all that bullshit. Where do you think he could have been? Like I said, a 2.0 version of himself.
Right.
So I'm not judging him. I'm just giving you that example. I just want to become the best version of me. I don't judge him. I don't judge anybody. It's their choice, their decision. But who could have they become if they haven't done that? Right. Like, who could have I become if I didn't do, I don't know, if I didn't steal when I was 15 years old with a bunch of dumbasses in Chinatown? Probably a way better version.
Right.
You understand? So it's always about becoming the best version, doing it the right way versus doing it the hard way and still getting the result.